So, is that how you're gonna line up the audio?
Nope. That's just the start of the episode.
I was at church this morning with my parents, and I shit you not, my parents were greeting everyone, so
I shit myself. Sorry.
Dude, I told you something crazy happened at church today. I can't believe you spoiled it.
My bad.
Like I soiled. Never mind. Hey, editor, cut that out.
No.
So funny. You think you're gonna edit this audio?
I'm gonna edit the video.
I guess that's true. I went to church this morning. My parents were greeting people like in the front, so I just went to the pew and just sat by myself and just hung out. I put my phone down because I thought I heard something, and I swear to God, I looked to my left, and the people in the pew to my left was one woman in a full sombrero.
Wait. Not a half sombrero.
No, not. I mean like a fucking ginormous sombrero. Front pew. Not even the crazier one. The one next to her. Fully dressed up as Darth Vader. Like not just like a plastic Halloween mask. I mean like a full helmet. Like full helmet on, robes, like the cape, the buttoned up, like the buttons, like shit, gloves. Next to the sombrero woman in the front of church in New Canaan, Connecticut.
Imagine that person's checking their watch, being like, "Oh, is this not the costume one?"
Why would they? No, you fucking idiot! That's at 11:30.
My bad.
No,
It's the end of October, right? It goes September, December, November, October, right?
And I was like, I looked and I was like, man, that's fucking weird. Whatever. They're probably just like, actually, you know what? I don't know what they're doing. I guess we'll find out. And they were just like super into mass and everything. Like, all right, yeah, you know, if that's your vibe, that's your vibe. Everyone's like really creeped out, but sure, whatever. Communion came around to you know, body of Christ, amen. Give the bread and everything.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah.
They came but it's to eat something, right?
Yeah.
So they came out of the pew. I'm like, I'm so excited to see what Darth Vader does, and she looked so surprised when she like fell in line, and the priest was just like, body of Christ, and she's like, what? And just kept going and just didn't take it. Went back to her pew and sat down. And I can't tell you how quickly the cops came.
What?
This is the richest, whitest neighborhood on planet Earth. If someone thought about calling the police just appear. What are
the police gonna do?
Everyone was creeped out. Everyone was like very like scared. People were. I could understand why they were nervous, but it was also just like, yeah. But anyway,
what did the police do?
They fucking after mass, after a full hour, then the police came in, and like the police was in the back just making sure that it was fine. But they just took them out and was just like, hey, everyone feels uncomfortable with what you're doing, you should leave. And then they were like putting up a big stink, and they went in their Porsche and drove out and left.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's what I'm imagining is the background to this scenario. Okay, so
hey, honey, it's time for church. Put on your fucking Darth Vader costume.
No, so here's what I have no explanation for the sombrero, by the way.
Oh yeah, well, don't let that go under the radar. That was almost weirder.
We're just gonna push that to the side for now. Okay, so it's time for mass, and whoever's in the, let's just for the sake of it say it's husband and wife, just so I can play this out easy.
I'm gonna tell you something really funny after you tell me this, but go ahead.
So the sombrero was a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say it was husband. So sombrero woman's like, okay, it's time for us to go to midnight mass, and he's like,
this was 10 a.m. this morning.
Okay,
just so we're clear. You said midnight mass. That's why I was.
Oh, it was not midnight mass.
No, it was 10 a.m. this morning.
I don't know if that's worse or better. I
don't know. But tell me what's on your mind.
So you need a mask to be in mass, I assume.
Yeah.
So here's my idea. So basically, sombrero woman's like, honey, it's time for us to go to mass, and he's like, fuck, I don't have any masks. My last mask just broke last night. I need something to get me to masks safely. And he's like, I guess the only thing I have is my
this
Darth Vader mask. And you know what? If I wear this mask, I'm not going to not wear the fucking rest. I have to wear the whole thing because why would I just wear a mask? I just got to do the whole thing.
It's a full send. There are no half sends.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I bought the whole fucking... you think I'm just not going to wear the whole... like, come on. Obviously, I'm going to wear the whole costume.
I do something fucking crazy. Not me.
So this is what Alex does.
I believe in religion, like, a lot. I'm impersonating the person. I believe in religion a lot. You know, I'm down to do fucking anything crazy. This Darth Vader thing, if I have to wear a helmet for a mask, I might as well just wear the whole thing, lightsaber and all. That was funny. Whatever, I'll cut that out. But I'm gonna that's a great concept. I would love to give them the benefit of the doubt. That was actually my first thought too. However, I know it wasn't that because the Darth Vader person was so short. Darth Vader person was easily under 5 feet tall.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because it was like, it was definitely also like another like long hair. Probably wasn't a husband underneath. Like that definitely wasn't a husband and wife.
You're making a lot of assumptions right now.
You know what? I am making
Men
a lot.
Can't be under 5 feet. Men can't have long
No,
hair.
they had.
This shit's fucked up. You're out here making assumptions. You didn't even see their face one time.
You're right. You're right. I'm being weird for assuming things about the sombrero lady and the Darth Vader person as they came into mass this morning.
Listen, I'm just saying I've never seen any long-haired legal midgets, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist. Legal dwarves, I should say. I think it's dwarf. I don't think midget's an appropriate word anymore.
This is who asked. I'm over this.
The most inconsequential show on the internet.
I'm Alex.
I'm Aaron.
All
right, so what are we talking about first?
First up on the docket, we have. Are you ready for this?
No,
because I'm not. Because
no.
That's usually. I usually just say that and don't
like,
listen to what you say.
Can we come back to it when I'm just not ready? I
okay.
don't think.
Okay. So that sucked. Do you want to start over?
Just give me my moment. All right, now I'm ready. Let's go.
Do you want to start over?
Why?
You think that's fine?
Do you not?
I felt like it was weak.
Really? Like the whole thing?
More or less. Well, I can cut out this part where I'm asking, but
I didn't think it was. I thought it was funny.
You think so?
I mean, I was laughing.
I mean, I was laughing too. I just felt like there wasn't a lot like going on. I don't know.
Doesn't always have to be that way.
Okay, that's fine with me.
There's different kinds of comedy.
That's fine. And so yeah, so the first thing that we have is guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for? So we're gonna do just a very like casual. Hey, what's your guilty pleasure?
You know what's crazy? It's actually hard to have a guilty pleasure. I feel like now because today's culture is so accepting. Like God, fucking like what is a guilty? There's like I was like what?
I don't agree with that.
Oh really?
I don't agree with that. I
What's
feel
your take?
I feel that honestly, if anything, I feel like our culture is less accepting than usual. Honestly, more than actually. Never mind. I take that back. I fully agree with you. So which because the reason I say this is because I'm gonna tell you one of my guilty pleasures. Do you want something?
I mean, like more like the culture of our generation.
Oh, of like, our yeah. Okay. Yes. No. I agree with that.
It used to be like you say you like some sort of music and people are like, "What the that music sucks. What the hell?" But now it's like you say something that you think you would get made fun of for, and people are like, "Yo, that."
Yeah, I really like anime waifu music, and everyone's just like yeah, that's tight as fuck,
dope
man.
As hell, man.
Yeah, I'm in like the top 1% of like anime waifu music.
I listened to 300,000 minutes of pure anime waifu music last year.
I thought you were going to say 300,000 gex.
Like, I don't know what that is. What is a gex?
No, it's like an artist. What is it? 100 gex or whatever it is. I don't know. Hey, my friends went to their concert. I don't know what this.
You have totally lost me.
Okay, so my first guilty pleasure. Do you want something like relatively tame, or do you want something fucking weird?
Let's dive right into the deep end.
Okay, so for let's just dive in. Something really weird that I really like to do, and I can't tell you why, is that when I go to sleep, or if I'm just like hanging out on the couch, it's like it's just me in the apartment and stuff like that. I'm on my phone, or if I'm going to sleep, for some reason, I feel really comfortable I feel more than comfortable by just putting one of my hands, maybe even both of my hands, in my pants. I don't touch my junk. I literally just
You don't touch your junk?
literally just having my hand. I might, like it's right there. I
You
might,
should.
but
As a guy, that's a guilty pleasure, is putting your hands in your pants and not touching your junk.
no, it's
What the fuck?
it's weird, right? Like I don't even do anything. It just feels comfortable to just have my hand just near my junk.
That's like a guy thing, I feel like. I
Do
feel
you
like
think?
guys are
I've never talked to my bros about that. I never really thought that was that normal.
Yeah, no, it is. A couple years ago when I worked at a summer camp, one of my friends made it a goal of his to have a conversation with every single other staff member with his hands in his pants. He did not succeed.
Yeah, I could easily tell. Like you deal with kids. Like
no, I said staff. Well,
yeah, I know, but you're like around children all the time.
Yeah,
No wonder why that would have been problematic.
Yeah, especially because he liked to do it in the front and like move his hand around and like
and just come.
Oh my god! I saw a TikTok of like some New Zealand radio station.
Okay.
And the song just played. You'll figure out what song it is by the joke that the guy made after. He said, "Can't believe he said this on live fucking radio." He said, "Somebody get her a towel that was come on Eileen."
Someone get that man a rag. That was come on, Eileen.
Someone's not having kids. It was
not having kids.
because he came on her.
I understand
Come on,
now,
man.
No, on Eileen, not on a man. It's on Eileen.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, okay.
But it's not in instead of
Right, no, I
Have you heard the toast? It's like, here's to love, here's to honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
I haven't, but that's I really feel like that says a lot about our society.
Have you ever dived into like the barrel of funny toasts?
I think that I have, and I think all of them are really dumb.
There are really good ones.
I've been hard pressed to find even like 2 or 3 like decent ones.
What about the one I just said?
I don't think that's funny.
But
Well, I don't think it's for
Why
what it's
not?
going for. I feel like it's just like not funny enough. Like I feel like it's just
well, the point is like the way it's set up. There's like a very low cap on the possible comedy. I think. Like
Yeah.
you can't expect something like Blockbuster from like a toast.
No,
rhyme.
but like I feel like I am. I feel like I am entitled to something really good, a real blockbuster toast.
Classic. Alex is entitled.
I-
We're really in new territory here. Yeah. Now what? Fuck you.
I can't think of anyone actually more entitled than me. Really, I think I got it all.
How about someone who's not a minority?
No, that can't be it.
Did you forget again? I think you might have.
Fuck. I forget every time I look down.
Every once in a while, you look in the mirror. You're like, "Holy shit, I'm Asian."
Who the hell did this? Anyway, yeah, I like put my hand down my pants sometimes, like in a completely non-sexual way, just because it's like physically comfortable.
Yeah, no, that checks out. I often like to sit on my hands. I don't know why.
Yeah, I often just like to sit on my dick, just like
Just tuck it under. You know what I mean? Pin it. They call it pinning the dick.
when they call it a tuck. Oh my god! Don't use the word pin and dick in the same
Okay,
sentence.
there's a big difference between pinning the dick and
Thank you for respecting exactly what I asked for.
I couldn't even say it.
Good. That's why I asked you not to say it.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna collect.
I feel like this is not funny enough to warrant the amount we're laughing. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna
It's
collect
fine.
myself, and I'm gonna say what I wanted to say. There is a difference.
Oh my god. This is out of pocket.
You know what? Maybe I was gonna, but you're pushing me away from it.
Hey man, what's a guilty pleasure that you have?
All right, I don't even know if this is a guilty pleasure. I guess maybe for guys our age, it kind of is.
Okay.
But like, Good for You by Olivia Rodrigo fucking goes.
Oh, that's not guilty at all.
It's
Dude,
not? Okay, I
no,
wasn't.
not at
See,
all.
that's where I'm struggling. I
You know what?
wanted to
Yeah.
go into music and be like, I feel like 5 years ago, if I were to say that,
I
it
remember
would go crazy.
I remember distinctly we were in this room, we were sitting in these exact chairs because we were about to record. That's why we were doing it. But it must have been earlier this year because I had come in and I was like, because we hadn't seen each other in a while. You were like, have you been listening to anything recently? I was like, no. You said, did you listen to J. Cole's new album? And I said, no, I haven't yet. But I'm gonna get around to it. I've been really busy listening to the Olivia Rodrigo album, like everyone's talking about it. You, having not listened to it yet, were like, oh, I can't believe you would listen to that over J. Cole first.
I mean,
You look stupid now.
I don't look stupid because
You look stupid now.
I like J. Cole better than Olivia Rodrigo. I think objectively.
No, but you genuinely said like you thought that it was weird for anyone to be listening to, especially me, to be listening to Olivia Rodrigo over J. Cole before it was that crazy. Even though driver's license had already,
I stand by that.
I think that's fucking insane.
Considering your
insane.
general music taste, I would have expected you to listen to the new rap album before Olivia Rodrigo, and that's not controversial.
I think that's incredibly controversial, and I think you need to take your head out of your ass and see that that's fucking
nice.
insane. Who do you think was bigger, crazier this year, J. Cole or Olivia Rodrigo?
Well, obviously, Olivia Rodrigo blew up this year.
Yeah,
but I think in terms of music,
exponentially. No, I don't mean comparatively. I mean exponentially.
She broke a record of I think it was female artists with the most songs in the top 10 at the same time in Billboard. She had 7 out of the top 10.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Do you understand why I hadn't listened to J. Cole at that point yet, and why I thought that you were crazy for thinking that I was crazy for doing that?
No, I won't go there. I still don't agree with that. Because
cool.
You can listen to Olivia Rodrigo and J. Cole.
Fine. I'm gonna concede because I think you're wrong and I don't think I can change your
mind.
Alright,
so my other guilty pleasure. I don't even know if this one's a guilty. I really struggle with this. I almost feel like my fucking gecko is a guilty pleasure. The amount of people that shame me if they think it's weird that I have a gecko.
I think that's crazy. Who shames you? What the fuck?
They don't. Okay, shame was a bit strong, but some people.
I think you should stop hanging out.
Don't understand why I have a gecko, but I'm like, this shit is so sick.
Yeah, what a weird thing to be pressed about.
I know, especially since they don't own it. It's mine.
Yeah,
leave me alone.
That's
also it's a fucking. I got a reptile in my fucking. That's sick.
Yeah, no, that's cool, and it's like a cool conversation piece. It's like, oh, do you have any pets? Like, yeah. Like, oh, what's your dog's name? It's like, oh no, it's not a mammal.
Who skips right from pet to dog? No one does that.
I don't know. I'm trying to bridge the mammal to reptile
gap. You need to do
it
right.
How do I do it right?
The way it works.
Hey man, do you have any pets?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's cool. Like, what do you? We should have done this the other way.
Yeah, I was really like, I don't understand the comedy in this interaction.
The comedy's that I fucked it up like I usually do.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, let me try this one out. I don't.
Yeah. I think our new venture is to find an actual guilty pleasure.
So one of my guilty pleasures is probably anal play.
No, dude, something guilty, something that everyone doesn't usually like.
My bad. So I'm really into earlobes. I think
that's weird.
Yeah, I couldn't find a single. I was scrolling through my liked songs on Spotify, and I couldn't find a single artist that I would even conceive as I love Justin Bieber. That's not controversial.
I literally wrote Justin Bieber down. This is a problem.
Is it guilty pleasure? I don't think so. He just does good music now.
That's true. I listen to him more than I would have expected, to the point that I wouldn't tell most of my friends how much I'm usually in control of the music whenever me and my friends hang out, or if we're driving anywhere or anything. I'm just usually in control of the music, and even though I think the songs would fit the vibe, which is usually what I go for, I almost never put Justin Bieber on because I know it's just not what usually what my friends would listen to. So I would consider it a guilty pleasure for myself, but I guess not.
Yeah, one of my closest friends at school is just a gigantic Justin Bieber fan, and he just loves their music.
Yeah.
And he's not ashamed, and he shouldn't be, because I agree. I think, especially when his I don't remember the name of the fucking album, the one with like the blue and green cover. That's all.
Justice.
Yeah, like that was
I,
all
I,
we listened to.
I honestly don't know if that's the name of it. I just have like 1 or 2 songs.
I
that I
think
like.
that is it. I think you nailed it. Maybe in terms of music, I'm only gonna put this out there because, and I would defend it, but when I went to one of their concerts, it was like pretty fucking clear what the overwhelming demographic was.
The Wiggles.
Yo, the Wiggles sold out Madison Square Garden. It was lit. Average age
30.
I was gonna say average age was like 15, only because every kid has to come with parents.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like,
come on, parents.
No, that's low hanging fruit. But what I was gonna say is my favorite artist is Rex Orange County.
That's true. You do love Rex Orange County, but like you either don't know who Rex Orange County is, or you like them.
But the thing is, when I went to one of his concerts just before the pandemic, it was at Radio City in New York, and it was literally like a ripped jeans convention. Like it was all 16-year-old girls in ripped jeans and like white tank tops.
Were you in a white tank top and ripped jeans?
Well, yeah.
You were in women's ripped jeans
Bro,
and a wife beater.
Bro, I had to fit in. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man. I bet you fucking blended in.
Dude, it was perfect.
Like
man.
a glove, man.
Dude,
No.
You had no idea. But yeah, I just was like, I was at the concert and I was like, this is a sick concert, but like, feels kind of fucking strange with all these fucking teenage girls around here. I don't feel like I belong.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like it can kind of count as a guilty pleasure.
I see where you're coming from. I don't entirely agree with you, because like the whole thing about a guilty pleasure is that you have to feel bad about it. Like it's supposed to be guilty.
Yeah.
And like,
okay, here's one. Here's one that actually could probably count. The amount of times I order Wawa on DoorDash is
all right.
Insane.
All right. But I even feel biased in trying to judge that, because I'm just against people from New Jersey, like just as a concept. And like a lot of my Jersey friends make it their identity, make Wawa their identity. Like it's like truly an integral part of themselves. And I just don't like people from Jersey, so I have to not like Wawa because of that. But I've never had it, so I feel biased in not wanting to like it. But
firstly, Wawa for what it is really nice. It's
I bet it is, but I'm
it's
biased.
It's like 7-Eleven but better, and then throw Subway in as well.
Dude, you can't lure me in like Subway, like
Dude.
with Subway like that.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's literally what it is. It's so nice, and the one right next to my school is open 24/7.
Oof, that's nice.
So it's like our only source of 24/7 food.
Right. Yeah.
And so like on like a Saturday night, it's like 1 a.m. I'm like, shit, I'm so hungry. DoorDash Wawa.
Damn.
On the middle of the weeknight, I had dinner at 5. It's like 11. I'm doing work. It's time for some Wawa all the time. And I feel so that and insomnia cookies. If I wasn't careful, I could be living not my 600-pound life, but I could be
living someone else's 600-pound life.
I could be pushing 3 if I just really decided to let it go.
No, dude, I think you found it. I think that's the guilty pleasure.
Let's go. Let's go.
I really like ranch and mayo, like separately, but like a lot.
Have you ever tried ranch and mayo together?
No. That sounds like it's gonna be fucking crazy.
How would you combine those two?
Dude.
Manch.
It's a thing. No, it's a thing. It's a thing. Heinz did like crossovers of different like flavors and stuff, and if you look up Manch, I swear to God, you're gonna get a picture of a weird Heinz bottle.
Feels like some strange porn. I don't know. I don't want to look that up.
Dude, if you just look up Sugandi's Manch, because like that's where it's grown.
Shut the fuck up. Where it's grown? They grow the bottles of Manch.
Yeah, man, straight out of the earth. From the farm to the plastic bottle to the table.
No, it grows with the bottle.
Yeah,
the
man.
bottle's like the peel, you know. What I
Label
mean?
and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you can actually eat those. You know the
Yeah, you
label.
just take a bite out of it.
You know.
People are like, I can eat a tomato like an apple. I can eat a bottle of mayonnaise like an apple. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm gonna start saying that. See what happens.
But I mean, like, if you
how fucking I can eat a bottle of Coca-Cola like an apple.
like an apple.
Like, you mean you take a bite out of the side?
Yeah.
Like an apple, man.
Like an apple.
You don't even clarify. You just repeat what you said.
I
mean, how do you eat apples, bro?
Sliced.
Wait, but are you saying, do you take a sip out of apples? Like, what?
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, I take my manch directly out of the ground, you know, just as Mother Nature intended. I take a knife and I, you know, cut it into like little slices, just like I was when I was 8. And you know, you just take them just like that. Sometimes I'll put a little peanut butter on it if I'm really feeling it. But
Yeah, of course.
just like an apple.
Yeah, so sometimes I take my Coke and I slice it up into parts and, you know, dip it in honey.
Honey. Wow.
Apples and honey?
I could see it.
It's a Jewish thing. We eat it.
That makes sense.
We eat it during Rosh Hashanah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a sweet New Year.
You could be totally lying to me right now. And
I'm not.
I know
but
you're
it's
not.
nice to know that I can make things up about Judaism in the future.
You know you could.
I'm absolutely going to.
Yeah, our next cold open, we're going to open the episode. It's going to be like, did you know that?
Did you know that Jews like to eat pig dicks?
Oh, it's like a
On Yom
delicacy, right? Yeah,
Kippur?
yeah. No, I've definitely heard of that.
It's like atoning for your sins sort of thing. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, you did bad things, so eat a pig dick.
I know. Yeah, I know.
What
I know
does
Jews.
a pig dick look like?
You
You wanna look it
Oh,
up?
so manch is off the menu, but pig dick is completely fine for looking up.
I never said manch is off the menu.
Yeah, no, I definitely know that there's a whole thing about like Jews and pork and everything like that, but no, yeah, I think like yeah, you you know, during like the time of the year that everyone's like very like pensive and like
That's my fucking mic.
trying to like be like, you know, thankful for everything. You have to feel bad about all the bad things that you've done, so you gotta, you know, jerk off a pig.
Yeah, and then you cut off the penis and eat it. That's like super important.
Yeah.
By the way, so
We also have to stop talking about Jewish jokes, as we have just talked about, because we can't take a single one of them and put them on TikTok.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. You know.
We lose all of them. We can't do a single one, Aaron.
You know. So back to like the manch sort of topic.
Dude, I'm sick of manch, man. I want to move.
Well, so you know how we all know what Russian dressing is, right? It's like mainly ketchup and mayo together.
Yeah.
So, and that's good.
This is another Jewish thing that I don't know about.
No, there's nothing to stop saying that word. Stop. We agree we don't say that word. We broke our oath. So Heinz made like, you know, ketchup and mayonnaise together because it's obviously a thing and it tastes good, but they named it, and this is why I will never eat it. It is named Mayochup.
That's what I'm talking about. There's other things that isn't just Mayochup.
I know, that's why it came to mind. But Mayochup just that if you want to make something sound unappetizing, right there, Mayochup. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, no, that ain't it. Even if it was something that like did already taste good and like I had it and I didn't know what it was called, be like, oh wow, this is great. Like, what is this called? It's like, oh, it's like Heinz Mayochup. It's like, oh, this is disgusting.
I'm putting it away. Yeah.
I hate this.
That's enough. Literally, just
honestly,
call it.
Just stick a finger down my throat just to throw up, just to make sure I didn't have it.
All right. It's enough.
I feel really passionately about Mayochup, man. This is a Mayochup hate group. You're
all right. So welcome to Mayochups Anonymous.
You're either anti-Mayochup or a Mayochup sympathizer. You can't just. It's not enough to be not Mayochup. You have to be anti-Mayochup here.
Otherwise you're perpetuating the privilege that Mayochup gets.
I'm really happy that you knew that this was a racism metaphor without me having to say it.
I know, 100%.
Okay, cool.
What was I gonna say? Even if they just called it ketchup and mayonnaise, like just don't even give it a name. Just say this is half ketchup, half mayonnaise. I'd be like, sick.
Honestly, matchup. You know what? No, I could Mayochup. That's like I could be convinced.
Sounds like a Pokemon, to be honest.
True. Oh, maybe it's the evolutionary line. It's like individually mayo and ketchup, and then that's not how Pokemon do their thing, actually. I'm done with guilty pleasures because I'm over this.
Oh, I have one more, but we don't have to talk about it. Let's move on. So no, okay.
Do you have a preference, or?
I was pretending like I was going to cut you off, but I didn't want to go any further than that.
Okay. Hey, I really appreciate the boundaries that we've set, that you won't cut me off like that.
Boundaries is anyway. Continue.
So, all right, Aaron, you have 10. Even for the viewers at home, you can follow along with this as
even
well.
though we normally like to exclude you.
Yeah, this is something for everyone. So Aaron Cohen.
Yeah. So.
If you got $10 billion right now, like you got all this money, no taxes or anything, like this is your money, you can spend it however you like. What would you still?
No taxes.
Yeah.
How did I get it?
Illegally, but we don't have to talk about that.
All right, word.
$10 billion right now. What would you still?
So
not
like, was
get?
it drug money or like?
Yes, Aaron, it was drug money. I don't.
Okay.
But
like from what?
You are in the Percocet business, so I think we've established this already.
I do have Percocets left from after my surgery.
Oh, that's really cool. They're not the 3-year-old ones, right? These are only a few months old.
Yeah.
Honestly, that could still be good.
There was one point where my extra pills were sitting in one of my friend's hands, and he was trying to figure out what the effects of it are, but he didn't end up taking it.
Hey, man, you want to know a really good way what the effects of it are?
Take one.
Taking it.
The thing is,
what, he's just trying to divine it from like.
Well, no, I was
he breaks it up. He breaks it apart in his hand, and he's just trying to fucking mind meld with it.
No. So what happened was,
oh, great Percocet. how off a perk could I be if I had you?
No,
you were on perks, which is why you thought that's how it went.
No, basically what happened was I took out my my bottle, which is they're Perk 5s, which only means something if you know what that like if you know anything about Percocet. Which
no, but it's got to be better than like the Air Ones or. I mean, like shit, they're on file already. Like it's got to be some like high tier shit.
No, they're like there's like 4 common levels, and it's like the second lowest.
Okay,
so. I took it out and I was like, guys, I just read that the maximum dosage for one day is 12 pills and I only have 7, so we could take them all at once if one of us wants to. And then one of my friends just put his hand out. I was like, and I poured them into his hand. And he's like, wait, I have to figure out what this actually makes you feel. So he like just held them and like was trying to research. But like the only thing that comes up when you try to research like what does Percocet make you feel, it's just like national helplines.
Yeah, of course. Fucking course.
So he's like trying to do research. You can only find like numbers to call about like drug addiction.
No, I don't want help. I want answers.
Yeah, I just want to know. Okay. He didn't take them yet. So where were we?
Who's on a perk right now? You have $10 billion.
I wish.
You have $10 billion. What would you still not buy? With basically all the money in the world, what would you still not buy?
Wait, have you had perks? Have you ever had a Percocet?
No.
Because if you had, you would wish you were on one right now.
Yeah, man. I got a drug problem.
Damn. My bad. So you want a perk?
Yes.
All right, after.
Another one?
I told you, daily dose is 12. We're only on like 6.
No.
We're not on drugs. What was the...
So I forgot we should say that. $10 billion. What would you still not buy? I'm going to go first because clearly you're going to keep talking about this. In-app purchases. I feel like just there's just like a mental block. I feel like I'm less of a man if any like mobile game I might play or anything like that. If I like go put in my debit card for something like that, I feel like I'm just less of a person if I do an in-app purchase.
Yeah, it's like what app do you really need to do that for?
Yeah, and like it's all always like cosmetic or it's like something not necessary, you know?
Sorry.
I feel like even if I had
sipping my water.
Even if I had billions of dollars and I didn't care where $30 went, I still feel like I would be less of a man if I purchased like a fucking skin in like an in-app game.
Yeah, it's about pride.
Yeah.
That being said, I did recently do an in-app purchase.
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not particularly proud of.
Yeah.
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 So I play this game.
How's
on
that
my
Pornhub
phone.
Premium subscription, man?
I'm proud of that one. That was worth it.
As if that's an in-app. Like there's just
Yeah,
a porn
Pornhub is an app. It's not that.
No, all porn is one app.
Oh yeah, just the porn app. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can make like an icon on your phone, like one of those things, just for like porn search on Google.
Yeah, I did that with my for work, like for my login credentials for work, so I don't have to go on like Safari and type it in every time. I just made like its own app, so I can make that. Didn't think about that for porn though.
Would be pretty cool.
It would be kind of tight actually.
I mean, who just searches porn though?
Hey guys, I'm gonna actually pause this really quick.
Like,
you don't just type porn into the search bar.
Like that's what psychos do.
Right?
Just
Yeah.
Google
and
porn.
and normal people would do what exactly?
So get this real quick. So they do cock and ball torture.
Slow down.
Sorry, my bad. Okay.
How do you spell
Cock.
that?
So COC. What are you doing?
I'm just memorizing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cock and ball torture.
In-app purchases, man. Even if I had all the money in the world.
Yeah, I did recently do one for like a football game I play on my phone, and it's like the way it works is you only have like the only players that you actually can control are like star players, which you can have like up to 10, and then if you buy like the in-app purchase, which was like $1, you can like you get these like upgrades, you get like more people on your roster, and I'm straight up fucking addicted to this fucking game, and I was like, damn, I really want two more people on my roster.
I know you guys can't feel it through the audio, but I there's an energy in the room right now that I feel that Aaron is like really holding back. Like he's trying to like not explain to me how into this he is.
Yeah.
And try to feel it be as normal as possible.
I was playing it before we started recording.
Yeah, no, I know. I saw you. I didn't want to ask about it because it seemed... Why didn't you say that as a guilty pleasure? Mobile games?
Because it's just that one. I don't know. I didn't think of it.
You're like super... We were just playing it while you were...
I didn't think of it as a guilty pleasure. But I guess it is. Yeah. That one mobile game. I never thought I would really be into any mobile game, but I'm in that one.
Yeah. What about you? $10 billion. What's
so
on the agenda? What's not on the agenda?
So if I actually have a few things down here that I think are pretty good.
Okay.
So if I had $10 billion, I definitely would still not buy a fucking Android phone.
Damn, man, you're really drinking the Kool-Aid, huh?
I would never fucking buy an Android. That is just shameful and reprehensible.
I see. Like,
I think that's.
I know a lot of. I have a lot of friends that have Android phones and are getting Android phones like recently, and like it's really not that big of a deal.
I'm not
but
one of those
but
friends.
Man, will you find me dead in the ground before my texts come in green? You know?
Yeah.
Like it's just not it. Honestly, that's embarrassing. That's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I even though it's I know it's not a big deal, I kind of agree with you. I mean, hell, if I had all the money, I might as well get Apple if I like it better.
Yeah, fuck it.
Even if it's not as good.
And like in terms of computers, I don't have an Apple computer, but every time like I don't know, it would be nice to be able to like message like people in classes with me just like messaging on their computers, and I'm like, I don't want an Apple computer, but that would be so nice.
I would sell my left nut to be able to do that. To be able to like text in class like on a computer. You know what? I made that sound really dramatic. I just text on my phone. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
I'm not that desperate for it.
You don't have to sell you could just buy an Apple computer. You could keep both your nuts and buy an Apple computer.
Oh, dude, speaking of that, I think I told you a long time ago, but I haven't said it on the podcast, so I might as well mention it. I was on a retreat because I'm on the retreat team at my school, and it was the men's retreat, and of course, men's retreat, gotta go paintballing, and I got shot in the nuts while paintballing, and it sucked and it hurt a lot. I like
shot through the nuts. Sorry.
And you're too late. Something.
No, it's okay. That was more than enough. So you got shot right in the nuts?
I got shot in the at the exact same time that I shot the other dude in the nuts. Completely wasn't planned. Wasn't planned. It was just like, oh my god, what are you doing here?
It wasn't one of those like Hunger Games, both eat the blueberries at the same time.
No. It was like,
all right, so you shoot me in the nuts and I shoot you in the nuts. All right, ready?
No, stop the game.
3,
you both win.
two.
You both win. No, we want to do
Not
this.
till I get his nuts. Pow.
No, my left nut, his right nut. Honestly, it was a match made in heaven. No, but I couldn't walk for like an hour. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it hurt a lot. And that's just something that happened to me.
Nuts are sensitive, man.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I know. It hurt a lot. So when I mean I would sell my left nut, I mean I know the value of my left nut.
I understand. What I'm saying is, you really could just buy it with money. You really could just do it with money.
I think with all the money in the world, I think I would just have someone kick me in the balls. What were we talking about?
That doesn't. Let's stick with this. All right. So, would you pay someone to do it?
If they wanted money, yeah.
So this feels like it has almost nothing to do with the prompt.
It was really funny. I feel like we talked about more guilty pleasures outside of the guilty pleasure conversation than anything we talked about in the guilty pleasure conversation. In fact, the guilty pleasure conversation was mostly about fucking Mayochup. Now that I remember it,
You're like the prompt is about having money. You're just and you're just like, I want someone to kick me in the balls.
yeah,
That has nothing to do with money at all.
Yeah. All right, what do you got? You got something better than that?
Do you remember when in the TMG podcast when they would keep bringing up like, how much would you have to be paid to kick someone in the balls? Like, if that person was like, I'm going to pay you to kick me in the balls.
I don't remember that now.
Well, I don't want to steal their content. All right, something else. So I have two things. That kind of are similar vibes. So
Okay.
If I had $10 billion, I wouldn't buy penis enlargement pills, but I would think about it.
Oh, okay.
And I wouldn't.
Tell me about that.
Well, yeah, let's stick to that one. So, you get $10 billion. You're like, I can do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
I have money to spend anywhere, do anything. Obviously, that's the point of the prompt.
Yeah.
I'm relatively content with my penis size because I have Stockholm Syndrome. So, but what?
What do you think Stockholm Syndrome is?
It's like a stretch of what Stockholm Syndrome is. It's like my penis is below average, but then like I just grown to love it because I've been with it for so long.
Okay. Now
You get it?
I understand now, but I need to make sure that you think that was a weird thing that you just skipped over that, as if I would immediately understand it.
I was hoping it was a connection that people could make.
I've
Anyway, now that
Go
it's spelled out and I've talked extensively about my genitals, you could be like, I have the money to make it bigger. Why not?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with, just
But you-
making it. But then I'd be
You
like,
you won't do it.
yeah. I would never go through because I'd be like, do I really want to?
Yeah.
Like, it might fuck up. It might not be actually great.
And then you stand there with the girthiest same length penis that you had before, just dick in both hands, just like, my God, what have I done? This is exactly what A Christmas Carol was about. I think I was on so many perks I don't remember.
Sitting there with a Coke can in your pants.
Yo, man, I eat that shit straight like an apple.
Yeah, first you gotta peel it. Did you?
A little peanut butter.
Give some to the dog.
See, what I hate about this is that, like, we can't clip that. Like, we can't put that on TikTok because there's not enough, like, there's not enough, like, context. But we also can't individually put those things on TikTok either because they're not individually funny enough either. We just have to sit here with our dick in hands with this stupid content that we make. With our chubby dick in our hands, slathered in peanut butter with $10 billion.
We just gotta hope that people watch the fucking podcast or listen or watch if you feel like you're super cool. But the other thing that I would not buy, but I would think about is strippers.
I don't even think I would think about it. I mean, like,
I'd be like, I could just pay to have all these women up in here. It'd be super cool. Be like Dan Bilzerian.
but would it be so? Do you think that's your vibe? Like, I understand that some people.
I said I wouldn't do it, but I would think about it. I'd be like, I can just pay to have hot women here.
Well, of course, I'll think about it. I mean, like, any possible thought would be like a
But, like,
possibility.
more than just like the idea pops up and immediately no. Like I would
Okay.
have like a little bit of an internal discussion, be like, who doesn't want hot women around all the time? This is with the stipulation that I'm like super duper like abundantly
Straight, which
single. Different conversation.
Oh yeah, you're in a relationship. I forgot about that.
Well, yeah, but basically, like, yeah, if I was super duper single, like
Right,
Jeff
right,
Bezos,
Right.
why doesn't Jeff Bezos just pay to have women like, why not?
Because he looks like a fucking thumb.
So he's
don't know.
paying for them. He's not like, hey, I'm gonna pay you some money to think I'm attractive. That's
Hey,
not.
hey man, he's got a lot going on for himself right now, and you don't. You know, maybe you should think about.
I don't. That's such a tough evaluation of my life.
You're the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar corporation that like actively takes advantage of like millions of people every day.
I'm not saying that fucking.
Yeah, then shut the fuck up.
I'm not saying that Jeff doesn't have better off than I do. Obviously, he fucking does. But just to be like Jeff has a lot going on, and you don't have
Oh
shit.
my god! You know what?
That's like, damn, man. I'm trying to finish college.
You know what? Actually, you know what I would do with $10 billion?
What would you do?
I would hire whatever like people to intimidate or like blackmail or whatever to Jeff Bezos to make him like legally go and change his name from Jeff to Jeff, but Jeff like Geoff.
There's like 100 reasons why that's the stupidest thing that's ever come out of your mouth.
I don't know. Tell me you wouldn't think about it.
Firstly-
Tell me you wouldn't think about it.
Firstly,
Tell me you
I-
wouldn't think about it.
Firstly, I believe that Jeff Bezos is now worth over $1 trillion. So to think that you could
What is
possibly,
this, a dick measuring money contest? I'm just trying to intimidate him.
I was just saying, the thought that you think you could come close to scaring him is absurd, even with $10 billion. Secondly, who cares how it's spelled?
I do. That's why I'm telling you.
You couldn't even make him change. Like, what are you gonna do? Scare him with less money into signing documents?
All right, Jeff. I got $30 on me right now. Tell me what we can make happen.
Tell me what we can make. Nothing.
I won't take no for an answer.
Jeff Bezos will turn around and shit on top of you.
And I thank him.
Yeah. Not only will he get away with it, but you will be grateful for having had that experience.
Honestly, that shit, I could probably sell that, honestly. I feel like someone would buy that.
10 years later, this is the hand that Jeff Bezos shit on. Still haven't washed it.
Still, why? Why can't I put it somewhere else? Why do I have to keep it on me?
I didn't. No. The shit is still not on it. Like, you scrape the shit off, but it's like.
I also love how we implied that he would turn around and take a shit on me, and I would put my hand out to capture. No, please, Mr. Bezos, allow me.
No, it's just incidental contact. He's not really. He's just aiming in your general direction, and it just kind of gets all around. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But you're not going to be like, this is the chest that Jeff Bezos shit on. No, you got to pick a body part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I choose my hand.
But like, he didn't. It wasn't. All right, we need to just talk about anything else.
Just want to put it on the record. Jeff Bezos is a bad person. Like, bad dude. He's I don't have to explain that.
Anything else, please.
I probably wouldn't own more than 2 cars.
Really?
Why the fuck would I have so many cars?
I was actually talking.
I can only drive one, man.
I was talking about this recently with, I don't remember who, but basically it's like, firstly, when you're that rich, buying a car is like buying a McDonald's Happy Meal. It's
But,
like nothing. And then think about this. Look at how many hats I have around. I collect hats.
Yeah.
I don't
get it,
wear
I get
them
it for
all.
like a collector or someone that likes collecting it. But like, you don't wear these.
I don't wear, but I still like having them.
I'm sorry,
And
that
it
was
would
that was a bad analogy.
and
I
it would
meant what I meant is I wouldn't be collecting them. I don't fucking care enough to collect them.
But surely there are like at least a few cars that you think are sick.
No.
Not a single.
No, other than like the minivan I want to drive, not really.
You are fucking such a strange motherfucker. I can't wait to see you with a minivan. You fucking psycho.
I have more hours in the minivan that I drove at school
I-
than any other car.
I know.
And I liked it that way.
I know. And check this out. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. No, that is kind of crazy. Yeah.
Minivan. I have no words.
It's that honestly, that's another guilty pleasure. It's truly
That
so
is a
baffling.
guilty pleasure.
Truly so baffling how many times we've talked about our guilty pleasures outside of the guilty pleasure conversation.
Yeah.
Right?
This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous is a great word.
But yeah, you do love your minivan.
Yeah, I can take all the boys with me. I can
What are you compensating for?
a really small dick, man. Next question.
Fair enough. All right. No, $10 billion.
That's all I had for 10 million.
Yeah, I think 10 billion.
Yeah.
I thought you said million.
No. We can do one more thing unless you had.
Yeah, I have some good ideas for the last thing that we wanted to talk about.
Okay. All right. Our last thing. Aaron, would you rather shit sitting down?
Oh,
squatting?
what?
I'm kidding. I just want to give you
So
like PTSD. What is invisible, but you wish people could see it?
So I have most of my ideas are just for chaos.
Okay.
So first, oh man, these are all really good. I'm really proud of myself.
Damn, man. You were like not this confident when we started.
So first one is just how much money is in your bank account.
Damn, man.
It's just off the top of your head.
Swinging. Holy shit.
You'll never see a rich person ever again. They're never leaving their house.
Honestly, yeah, no, like chaos. If like someone like had a lot of money like that, probably just get attacked like
Yeah.
more often than not.
They're gonna get robbed.
Yeah, or like in school, kids walking around just getting clowned on. Like middle schoolers, like $0 and 0 cents. Like that's it, man. The bullies are gonna
There's just one middle
easy
schooler.
picking, easy pickings.
There's just one middle schooler who's really into crypto. It's like 13 million.
I was gonna say $13. It's like, yeah, I just bought this NFT. It's worth like $13.
I just made an NFT out of my own dick. It's worth $1 trillion.
I asked my brother to buy it. I'm 10 times as rich as you.
Yes, my brother to buy it.
Damn, that is chaotic. You're right. This goes kind of hard.
Yeah, I think that I have another idea that would be similarly as chaotic.
Mm.
Which one do I go with?
Can I interject with one really quick about mine?
No.
Okay. I asked. That's the thing that I have at work. The like I work at a psychology clinic, and it's about like a behavioral thing. Like I teach kids all these things, and it's about like respecting like their communication skills and everything. And if they say no to something, like we have to just respect it. So I have to be really careful about not asking a question instead of like hey buddy, like you ready to go back to your room to do more work? I have to be like, hey buddy, we're gonna go back to your room to do more work. Because if I ask and they say no, I'm like fuck. I guess we're just gonna hang out here for a while. So I'm usually very careful about how I ask.
Are you saying that you think I have?
I'm comparing you to
disabilities?
I'm comparing you to the autistic children that I like. I'm a therapist for. Yes, that was the comparison.
Fuck, that is surprisingly accurate. Anyway, yeah, go for your own.
I wish that what's invisible that I wish people could see. Like I mean this literally, how much that I don't give a fuck. Like I truly mean it. Like all the time when someone's just like, oh, do you mind if you do this? Like, yeah, no, I don't care. Like I want them to like truly understand how much I really don't fucking care.
And how is that? How is that displayed?
How is that displayed? Like literally just it could just be a sentence. It just could be like how much Alex cares at this present moment, or like how many fucks
That's too
Alex
many
gives at this
words.
present
Nobody's
moment.
gonna read that.
Fucks given 0.
Okay,
how about
there you
that?
go.
Yeah.
And
Fuck
how
you.
often does that number go above 0?
Often.
All right, fair enough.
Like I want to like make people feel comfortable when they're like oh, like I don't want to inconvenience you with this. Like no, I like grab them by the throats. Like I don't think you fucking understand. I don't fucking care. I'll help you. I don't give a shit. I'm like, oh, where do you want to go? Or where do you want to go for dinner? It's like, oh, I don't care. And it's like, oh, do you actually not care, or do you number of fucks given is now 1. Aaron dropped his pencil on the ground and ruined the flow of what I was
Bitch,
talking.
this is very clearly a pen.
I didn't look. It's blocked by my mic.
Michael, please move.
I was just gonna make a Michael joke. But yeah, I wish people could see usually how much I don't give a fuck about things, how much I truly don't care about a lot of things.
That's like weirdly passive aggressive and wholesome of you.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm going for. Just like
So-
my whole vibe generally.
So similar.
And I wonder why I can't get a date. Really weird.
You're sitting at your date blank faced. Number of fucks given remains at 0 the entire time. Similar terminology. What I'm thinking is, for the way I thought of it was like for every person.
Okay.
Was that not how you were thinking of it just for yourself?
I was thinking of it just for myself, but like it could be for everyone. I'm not. Hey man, I'm gonna let you know something right now. I really don't care about the semantics of this prompt.
I can't see it above your head, so I don't believe you. Anyway. Dude, stop caring so much. Holy shit. Fuck. So for me, another idea I had, and this is for every person, just a simple yes or no above the head. Are you thinking about fucking right now? Yes or no?
All right, question.
But stipulation, I'm the only one that knows what it means. Other people have to figure it out eventually over time.
You don't think like there would be like scientific studies done like immediately about this like crazy phenomenon and they would immediately figure it out?
Maybe not. But what I'm saying is, off the bat, I'm the only one that knows.
Okay. I'll buy into this.
The fucking chaos that would ensue in the world.
Next question. So everyone has their own numbers and everything, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Yes or no? Everyone has their own.
Are you thinking about fucking 12?
-3, man. I don't know if I'm feeling this right. No. So everyone's got their own yes or no thing, right? And
Yeah.
everyone could see it, but they just don't know what it is.
Yes or no.
Is it
above the head.
about them personally, or is it about like you thinking about fucking Aaron Cohen right now? Is
No,
that like the
no? It's just
Oh, you're thinking about fucking in
whether
general.
you're thinking about just having sex.
With like anyone or like the person they're looking at,
Anything.
or just any. Okay,
It's sex in any way.
okay. And now I feel like you have a plan or something like that. Like you
No.
you want. Well, you
No
made the
plan.
stipulation that only you can know what it means. So I feel like there was a reason that you wanted that stipulation.
Just because it would be satisfying for me to understand, like, when people are just, like, out in the streets and there's a yes. Like, it would be funny for me knowing what that means, but I don't want everyone to be in on that immediately.
What a convoluted and unnecessarily complicated way to have a one-up on people and to just feel better than other people, like in control. That could have been accomplished in so many other ways. And this very, very
but I'm
specific and
operating-
niche.
I'm operating within a prompt, okay?
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. It was crazy of me to even question that.
But I understand that eventually everyone will know, and then it'll just be like, it would be hilarious. You're like in high school, and your math teacher's up like teaching, and it's no, and then it flashes yes for just like a split second, and then it goes back to no, and everyone in the class is like, hold up, wait, what the fuck? Did Mr. Johnson just fucking think about sex in the middle of class?
Oh my god, we're all minors. That's fucking insane.
Where the teacher looks out and it's just a sea of yeses the entire class.
Hey man, if Mr. Johnson's got it going on, watch my switch stay at no, but respect that, you know?
You wouldn't think about fucking Mr. Johnson?
I mean,
His
maybe
name's Mr. Johnson, come on.
all right. Yes, you got me. You got me.
Let's go. That's it. Anything can turn a man gay.
Yeah.
Wait, that sentence is horrible and just so inaccurate.
Do you have any more
Damn,
in
that
there?
was tough.
I think we have time for like one more.
Yeah, I have one more. Well,
You seem hesitant. Do you want to talk about it?
I'm gonna put it out there.
Okay.
So this will be a percentage from 0% to 100%.
Okay. First of all, to interrupt, I like your gradient of like number for money, yes or like a yes or no for the next one, and then now a percentage.
Hey, it's got to make sense. You know what I mean?
I like this. All right, continue.
So from 0% to 100%, how racist are you?
All right, I'm gonna actually no. That's a great thing. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. That way you don't have to waste your time talking to someone who is an inappropriate level of racist for you.
Yeah.
People who are really racist can interact with other racists.
Yeah.
People who aren't can interact with other people who
It's
aren't.
kind of like a dating site, really. It's like the matching people on their like level of like some thing, and you know that thing is just discrimination.
You know what? You just together we've spawned this idea for a new dating website. It's called Meet Other Racists.
Meet other racists. It's clearly not for people that are not racist. It's clearly for racist people,
Yeah.
and they just get in front of that.
Yeah.
Even with the website name, they just get in front of that.
Well, you know what I mean. It's a more. I'm never gonna say that. Never mind. I'll tell you after the episode is over because there's no way I'm putting that on the internet. But yeah, you know what I mean. And then it's like if you meet someone new, and then it's like they're 76% racist. You're like, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Yeah,
And
is it like an in real time thing, or is it like a?
What do you mean?
I feel like people's perceptions of like how they view, like, how honestly.
If you're asking if it can change,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think also people's social lives would be so ruined for people who are highly percented, like in higher percentiles, that it would motivate them to become less racist.
True.
If maybe not for the right reasons, but hey, for reasons.
Honestly, for the wrong reasons more than anything else.
But hey, they're becoming less racist.
That's true.
The number doesn't go down. Like it's like a true measurement. Like you can't fool it.
Mm.
So like you have to genuinely become less racist.
Wow.
So like I pretty much just solved racism.
Dude, we can finally find you a
I
date.
think we could just end the episode. No one is racist as me out there. Unmatched potential.
Hey man,
I'm
what are
currently
you
at 97, but there's only upwards from here.
yo racism speed run right now? Any percent.
I put this is up for debate, but I put at 100% would be actively owning slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's a fair assessment of 100%?
I'm gonna say no, because there was definitely like earlier in like America's history of you know, like before like outlawed slavery and everything, there were people that advocated for like the abolition of slavery but still owned slaves. And I feel like
let me just let you in on something. We're like very much past that time.
What?
Yeah, man.
What years?
Check out that sick thing. It's called an iPhone.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, duh. It says 9/29. You know, the year. 9:29 p.m. You know, post modernism. Post Muhammad. I got it.
So many levels of not making sense just thrown in there.
Oh shit! It's 9:30. Yo, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's go.
This joke makes me want to kill myself. It's horrendous.
I think it's crazy that you think that was great. That you think that was bad, and that what we started with was so much better.
There's nuance, and that what you told at the beginning was a true story, and that's fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, Darth Vader and fucking sombrero woman, and in the honestly also weird. The Darth Vader is literally like the epitome of evil. Like the whole concept of Darth Vader is that he's like the most evil person like in fiction, right? Sure. Or at least not for like toward the end of it, but like the concept that like Darth Vader is like death and villainy and evil. Going to church, man. First pew.
Hey, man. Everyone's got to turn it around at some point. You know what I mean?
What do you think Darth Vader's racism percentage is?
Oh man, that's probably pretty high. It's probably up there. Although race is pretty. I don't know how race is interpreted. You know.
Honestly, I feel like in Star Wars people are more racist because there's just so many more races to
Yeah,
choose
so?
from.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Yeah.
So just like a higher baseline of racism in the Star Wars universe.
Right. Honestly, racism is probably way more nuanced in Star Wars.
Hey, it was a long time ago. So like
in a galaxy far, far away.
So like they hadn't really just progressed yet into the modern times. You know what I mean?
You know, like 932 postmodernism.
Fuck, that joke makes me want to die.
And the episode.
So bad.
And the episode.
Okay, we have an Instagram. We have a TikTok. We other things at Who Asked Cast. We have a YouTube channel, Who Asked, where you can not just do the same thing, but you can also see our faces as we do it. We have a website, whoaskedpodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the links to our socials and all the episodes that we've ever recorded and put up.
And if you have any ideas, let me rephrase that. If you have any actual good ideas for us to talk about and for not us to bumble about stupid shit, we can actually bumble about stupid shit you want to hear about. You can email us, give us any topic submission, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. We love getting emails, and we usually read them out. So, yeah, that's whoaskedcast@gmail.com to avoid the fucking Mayochup disaster that is this episode.
All right. See you next time.
This is it.